he's always welcome kuja kuona mtoto wake. But me, the problem that I had with him, the biggest problem that I had with him is first of all, he went out to deny Kayla kama mtoto wake. He had his own reasons. I don't know what the reason was, but to me it has never ever in my life made sense. It has never made sense. You deny your child publicly, and then privately you come to me, beg me, ask me for you to take care of your own child, yet you know as a father what you're supposed to be doing. You know, like it's so painful. It's so painful when no one knows what I go through. No one knows what I go through. Me, I go through hell. Jesus Christ, I go through hell. I go through hell, man. I go through hell. Hell, yes. So you see, like vitu zingine hazimaking sense. You want to see your child, you want to support your child, yet you're not doing anything about it. If I call you nikwambia mtoto ni msick, unaniambia uwezi saidia mtoto mwenye hajapelekwa kwenu. But my question is again, napeleka mtoto kwenu kama nani? That's my question. And also, me, what I feel personally is we're supposed to outgrow that mentality, tradition and all that. Because hey, God. Anyways, hiyo ndo story ya mtoto. Me, what I know as far as I'm concerned, mtoto wangu amekuwa kilelewa na my parents, because personally I'm not working. Every job that I get, unfortunately, ni kama anapiganga simu nisipewe kazi, so like I'm always at home. My parents wananishanga mtoto, wanaambisha. I can't do much because of the threats. My mind like akili yangu tu iko it's just bad. Like it's just bad. But you might see me happy all over like social media, but hey, Jesus Christ, life is hell. And the other thing, I've just seen actually chenye me get attention yangu na chenye nimefanya hata I decide to do this live. It's because watu wamekuwa kinitumia screenshots of what imekuwa kipostiwa leo. And I'm told that now I'm dating a married man, and that married man is 60 years old. Now, not only dating, but I've been sleeping with this married man. Let me just make this thing clear. Wazazi wangu, they have raised me vizuri. I have my own principles. I know what is right. I know what is wrong. And whoever was posted, his name is Pastor Eric Binges. Pastor Eric Binges is a pastor. He's a pastor of mine. He's a friend of mine. He's a counselor, I would say, together with his beautiful wife, Evelyn. They are my friends. I reached out to Pastor Eric Binges when I was suicidal. I reached out to Eric, and I was tired with life, and I was just messed up, and I decided, let me talk to someone. The best person that I could talk to that time was Pastor Eric Binges. I called him, I explained my situation. Thank God alikuwa anaona vitu zote because na happen social media, so alikuwa anaona mambo yote. So I told him and I explained to him, and I told him, me personally, Pasi, I'm done and I'm tired with life. So Eric, together with Evelyn, his wife, they have been working with me through all this. And Eric is someone that I respect, together with his family. Eric is someone that I know if I call him, if I have any issue, he's someone that he would drive to where I am, akiwa na bibi yake, wakuja wanisaidie. Eric. So now leo naamka napata that nimeambiwa that is someone that I'm dating. Mara sijui yuko na miaka 60, mara sijui amefanya nini. Ai. And for your information, let me just say this. You see, when there's a time that I called Mulamwah. Nilikuwa nimemtumia zinaitwa nini? I'd sent him like a list of things that I would want him to do for Kayla. Like anajua niambia like time ningetaka kuja kuona mtoto wake since like ni nyumbani kwa wazazi wangu. You know, you just can't come anyhowly. Like just give me time, when you'll be coming, like how much are you going to be spending on your child, like financial support and all that. So he got mad. So me called, first of all I called Eric. Nikamwexplain nikamwambia I don't understand why he's getting mad. I would like us to have a meeting, mimi, wewe na Mulamwah. Me, Eric, Pastor Eric Binges and Mulamwah. We sit down. We went to Java. We had that meeting. This meeting, let me just make it clear. This meeting was to discuss about Kayla's welfare. Kayla, financial support. How are you going to be supporting your child? Your child. How are you going to be supporting your child? Because ever since you said that you want to support your child, I have not seen anything that you have done. Hujamnunulia anything. You have not done anything. You have done nothing. So I need to understand, what are you going to be doing for your child? We need to have a plan. So to him, he told me, ati nimemletea mwanaume, ampige na amthreaten. And I was like, how? Eric and I are just here to discuss how Mimi and you are going to be supporting Kayla. Ananisaidia kwa sababu mimi nikienda kumwambia kitu, he never listens. So I was like, let me just go with Pastor Eric so that we can all talk. Anyways, that happened. We had that meeting and it didn't end up well. Ali storm out akaenda. And then I personally called for another meeting. Now this time I had to call our friend. We have a mutual friend. He is very famous. He's a respected person in this country. I called him and I told him, can we please have a meeting, Mimi, wewe, Mulamwah, Pastor Eric Binges, alafu Mulamwah akuje na witness wake mmoja. Mulamwah came with his friend. And I texted Mulamwah actually akiwa radio. Nikamwambia, please, ukimaliza radio, tupatane kwa huyo mtu. And he said, okay. So he came with his witness. Meeting ikaanza. And the reason why we're having this meeting, it's because we needed to set things straight. Because every time Mulamwah alikuwa anakuja kuona mtoto kwa nyumba mamangu, she would investigate, aniuliza maswali, who are you dating, unafanya nini, maswali kama yana. To me I felt like he's invading my privacy. That is none of his business. Tumeamua tuachane tushughulikie mtoto. That is what has brought us together. That happened. So after us having that meeting, for that friend of ours that is respected and I appreciate him so much, I don't know what. Oh, there was an argument. There was an argument about something. And then I was dragged into that argument. Akanipiga. He hit me. Alinipiga teke ya tumbo. Alinipiga teke ya tumbo. And then, in front of this, walikuwa wanaume wanne. It was him, his friend, Eric Binges, and the person wenye tulikuwa tumeenda huko kwake. Alinipiga in front of those. And definitely, they had to defend me. So like naye akapigwa sababu like ananipiga. Now my question is, if you think he can do that in front of 4 men, not only just 4 men, there's a pastor here, there is someone that he looks up to, his mentor. If he can beat me in front of those people, what do you think alikuwa anifanyia nyuma ya nini, behind the curtains and kwa ground? That is what I want you guys to understand. What do you guys think if he can do that in front of people? What do you think I was going through nyuma ya huku kwa ground? I was going through a lot, but at that time I was scared to talk. I didn't want to talk. I was just like, acha tu ninyamaze kwa sitaki kuonekana mbaya, acha tu ninyamaze. But now imefika tu place ingine, like I can't take it anymore, to be honest. To be honest, I cannot take it anymore. I can't. With all the threats, I can't take it. With all the beating, with all the accusations, nyata hazina miguu, kunitumanisha watu, me by the way I can't. Me, I had to come out and talk and speak the truth. And now, what I would, God. And thank God that happened today. Thank God all that happened today. Imenipata time yenye niko na nguvu yenye nitaweza kuongea. Ingekuwa ni siku nyingine, maybe singeweza kuongea. Yes. That is what has been happening. That is what has been happening. And I'm not even trying to justify anything or say anything. Me, I've never given the side of my story. And this is the side of the story. What people should know. And actually my biggest question and my biggest worry, I've seen something imepostiwa milele. and he was just talking nonsense about me. And my question is just to Media Max, do you really guys, are you guys supporting a violent person? Mulamwah is a violent person. Why are you guys giving him credit? Why are you guys giving him credit to bring me down? Yet he's been a violent man, because I've never come out to say anything. The other question is to what is it called? The other Mozart. Do you guys know that you have someone in your company that is a violent person, and he's been beating women, he's been treating them as trash, and then huku nje ajitokeza kama mtu mzuri? Why do you always make me look like a bad person? Why? Can't you know the truth? You keep on lying. I don't know why you lie. Maybe, like I told you, maybe both of us will know this is done. This is done. The only thing that you should be fighting for is your child. Mtoto mwenye support, mtoto mwenye ulikata, mtoto mwenye unasema sijui mara kumeenda kumekuwa. Watch a story too mingi. Do what is right. And I hope you're watching this. I hope you're watching it. Do what is right. Do what is needed. Or we're gonna go the legal way. Hata sijui nianze wapi man, cause we. So, if you have been a follower of me for the longest time, since we started this new account, since all the drama started, the fights between me and my ex-boyfriend, that is the father of my child, since all that drama started, I've never really come out to say what really happened. Are we together? Hello? Are we together? I've never really come out to say what happened. I've been quiet because, I love peace. I love, just a quiet life. Sipendi drama, sipendi anything. I don't like drama. Sawa. Yeah, I hope I'm gonna screen record. So, karibu bro nakuona man. Karibu kapedo. So, till some time back, let me just go back. Uko nyuma kidogo. Hii story imeanzia uko nyuma. Ile time ya miscarriage, wacha tuanze hapo. If you guys remember very well, in 2020, I had a miscarriage, and no one knows why that miscarriage happened. No one knows, because I've never come out publicly to say anything, right? So, hii story yote, it started then. The father, let me just call his name, Mulamwah. Mulamwah has been violent for the longest time. Ile time I miscarriage, I remember I was 2 months pregnant, 2 months old. And your time, kumbe sikuwa mimi peke yangu mwenye niko na mimba yake, tulikuwa wengi. But the other one, her pregnancy was 6 months. So me, when I came to know, I was like, oh, so tuko wengi, kuna mtu mwingine mwenye ako na bole yako? Mimi kuuliza, my dears, nilipigwa. I was beaten, and thank God I was with my friend. Nilimwacha tao mimi nikaenda kwa boyfriend yangu at that time, which is Mulamwah. Nilikuwa nimemwacha tao. Thank God I was with her, na nilikuwa nimemwambia kwenye naenda. Guys, I was beaten. Alinipiga for just asking him kama tuko wengi. And from then, things, one thing led to the other. Miscarriage, pop, it happened. And what I did, and God can attest to this, what I did, when nilifika home, I didn't lose it like completely. When nilifika home, I was making tea, then nikasikia something too, like on my panties, like it's heavy. When I went to check washroom, nikapata the clot thing. And I called him. I remember the first thing that I did, I called him. I told him, I'm bleeding. Na sijui nini, because hiyo time hata sikuwa naelewa mambo ya ball. Nikamwambia I'm bleeding, na sijui nini, akaniambia wewe fanya hivi, enda hosi. But I was like, in my head I'm like, why am I bleeding though? So I took tissue, I put the clot on the tissue, I took a picture, I sent it to him, and I told him, look, so that he can explain to me, since he's a doctor, he understands more. And I told him, look, kaniambia, unfortunately, we have lost the child. And I cried. I remember nilipelekango hosi na mamangu. that is what happened. That is the blood thing that you guys saw. Nikambo, that is Kayla that I was trying to avoid. And let me ask you a very simple question, yeah? You also the clot. It was that something heavy. Sawa. It was that something heavy. That is almost, me I biology, but I think that's already a placenta. That's like already formed thing. It's like something complete. Sendio. And I was told, nilikuwa jaribu kutoa Kayla. How? Ini miracle gani from God? If I was trying to get rid of Kayla hangekuwa hapa by now, my dear. Kayla hangekuwa hapa. So I was accused everything ikatani ikakuwa that it's my fault, but both of us know that he beat me. And I was taken to the hospital after nimeona that clot thing and everything. Now that happened, and I remember he went everywhere kwa social media saying that hiyo ni time alikuwa anatoa mashati saying that he's depressed, ati people wanaita kufanya nini, people trolling him kwa social media. It made me niluzu mtoi. Hey, oh my goodness, that's a lie. Alienda kadanganya na hivyo. He said that kwa ile ilikuwa sijui station gani ya TV. He said that alienda live akasema Ivan Plaza post everywhere, and that is when now boom. After that tukarudiana because I loved personally, honestly speaking, I loved that guy. I loved him kabisa. So tukarudiana, tukakaa for some time, and I remember I told him I don't want to get pregnant again. And then he was insisting, like, no, let's get pregnant, blah 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 blah. Nikamwambia okay, cause me as a person, it's someone that I was planning a future with. Despite him being violent, let me tell you guys, you see, the moment a lady is in love, na kuna vitu unafanywa, kuna vitu mtu, like you're blinded. I swear to God, you're blinded. Uko blinded. So mimi nilikuwa tu napigwa na nyamaza. Oh my goodness. Nikarudishwa box, nikaingia box. After that akaniingiza box na tuka. I got pregnant for Kayla. Now this is where drama starts. At the week of nilienda kupima ball, I think ilikuwa almost 2 months ndo nienda nijua that nilikuwa na ball, because nilikuwa my periods ni zile za irregular. What? Yeah, that one. So I thought maybe juu nimeskip month maybe itakaa mingine. So by the time naenda kujua I was already pregnant. So I went to the hospital, nikapima mimba, nikaona that I was pregnant, and deep down I was happy. I was like, thank God I'm pregnant again. Let me tell you guys, I don't know what's changed in this man. I don't know what's changed. I do not know what's changed in him. So kuna times tulikuwa tumeenda wapi? Somewhere. We had gone somewhere. I don't know to do what. Tulikuwa tumeenda wapi? Oh my goodness. I cannot remember where we went. But we went somewhere. Ilikuwa wapi? Coast. Tulienda Coast. We went to Coast. That time I was 7 months pregnant, and we were shooting Keeping Up with the Mulamwah that time. So we went to Coast. And I found out that kumbe all this time his plan was to get me pregnant. It's like proving a point. Wewe ni mwanaume, unaelewa, like just get me pregnant. Him mwenyewe anakujanga, he's so proud saying that he got me pregnant na anitoke aende. He's so proud saying that, of which to me it's okay as long as like my baby is fine. Me, I don't care what you're gonna say. So ikakwaje, hiyo time ya Coast, tukaenda Coast, we were doing Keeping Up with the Mulamwah. I was 7 months pregnant. Ilikuanga either June ama July last year. But that time tulikuwa tumeshaanza kuwa na mvutano. We were fighting so much about wanawake, kuleta wanawake kwa nyumba yake, anafanya vitu kwa viti, and I find things everywhere like on the seat, and I would forgive that. Why? Because the girl was in love. But anyway, so tumeenda Coast, and I remember I saw things on his phone, him planning future with another lady. And you know, for me that's okay, but as long as like you just come straight and tell me, you know, I cannot date you because of this and this and this and this, like, so me, I was like, I saw things kwa simu yake, text messages akiongea na the current girlfriend, wakiambiana venye wanapendana, hata like ana plan kuniacha akisha like nikishajifungua and all that akasema hiyo mambo yote, and I have the screenshot in my phone and every conversation kwa hii simu. So the reason why I've decided to come out now, guys, it's because if you remember last time I really wanted to talk but nilikuwa naogopa, because mimi I've been threatened for the longest time, and I swear to the living God I've always been scared. I don't know what this man is going to do next. Amenipiga. Now, okay, let me just ask you a very simple question. Is it vitu zenye zote zina happen kwa social media, it's publicly. You can now imagine what was happening behind the curtains or kwa ground. You guys can imagine what was happening behind the curtains. I was going through hell. I was yani nilikuwa napigwa kama mtoto na rushwa, naonyesha mimi si kitu, but I would stick there with him in the name of love. But thank God now I'm strong. Now I can stand for myself. Now I can speak and I can say what I feel and what I know, and I can speak the truth, because all these things that have been zimekuwa zikiongelewa, they're all lies, because maybe the other person thought siwezi jitokeza na niongee. Haya, tukatoka coast, nikajua ukweli ya yeye na the other chick, of which mimi nilikuwa nimesha accept. I didn't have a problem. Yes, it broke me, and if I remember very well, there is one of the I don't want to call, I don't know like the right word to use, but ni waiter kwa ile hotel yenye tulikuwa tumelala, alinidia mingi some time back. Those guys, if they can remember very well, we had an argument, and some of them could notice that I'm not okay, and that time I was heavily pregnant, and nilikuwa napitishwa mambo mengine pia mimi mwenyewe, and I'm like, Carole, you don't deserve this, man. Like, you don't deserve this, to be honest. You don't deserve it. And thank God what happened, and now I'm out and I'm happy, and now I can live my life happily, although like threats are still there. I've been, yani nimekuwa nikithreateniwa hata juzi. There's a time juzi, I think it was 3 weeks ago, he's been coming, by the way amekuwa akikuja kuona mtoto wake. He's very free to come see the child, but I from now I don't know, because hey God no, and it's becoming too much. Him seeing the child, he's always welcome, anakujanga kuona mtoto wake, wanapiga picha, but surprisingly ever since he kutoka anze kukuja kuona mtoto wake, because mimi naishi kwa nyumba mamangu, kutoka anze kuja kuona mtoto wake, he has never, and I swear he has never come here with kumletea mtoto chakula, kumletea nguo. The only thing that he brought, and the last time that he came here, was toys. And I remember I was telling him, you need to buy your child manguo za joto, because mtoi wangu amekuwa mgonjwa. Nikimpeleka hosi, nikimpigia nitumie do, anakataa. He said he can't support a child mwenye hajapelekwa kwao ushago. And I asked him a very simple question, napeleka mtoto kwenu kama nani? Who am I ndo nipeleke mtoto? So vitu zimekuwa mingi, drama zimekuwa mingi, kaiongea sana. Ati just to marry me, sitaki maneno mingi. Takumbuka kwenye nimefika. Acha nisome comments zenu juu ni wadau. Let me sip some tea.